Says, I saw this and now you have to too. Good game have woke. Hogwarts Legacy, Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate, but Alan Wake 2, Undertale, Life is Strange. Good game, don't have woke. Helldivers 2, Disco Elysium, Fallout New Vegas, Portal 2, Dishonored, and Doom Eternal. Bad game have woke. Concord, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Dustborn, Saints Row, The Last of Us Part 2. Bad game. Don't have woke. Diablo, Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Mass Effect, Fallout 76, Starfield. Alright. This is an interesting list because I can only say this. I only played 4 of these games. And I've not beaten a single one of these 4 either. Hogwarts Legacy, Baldur's Gate, Fallout New Vegas, and Undertale. That's it. I don't even really play games like this. Then why are you bitching about it, huh? You grifter? You're like all of them. So, in order to not be a grifter, you people, I'm gonna say you people. I don't know which ones you are, but I think I know which ones you are. You grifters call me grifters, by the way. How about that? Are saying that in order for me to not be a grifter, I have to buy all of these games, play them to completion in order to have my piece on them? Really? Really now? You know, why don't you bring that same energy to the goddamn game journalists out there, huh? The ones who are paid to play these games, by the way. No? Then shut up. You have no power here. I'm just a nobody anyway. But yeah, let's go through them. Hogwarts Legacy. I got 3 copies of this. Yeah, go ahead. Be mad all you want. It's a fun game. I've heard it's pretty short. I've not finished it though. I'm not the type to be able to just finish one game all the way through unless it really interests me. Does that mean Hogwarts Legacy didn't interest me? It did. I just got distracted with life. So I'm taking this time to talk about stuff like this right now because I'm that bored. Oh, by the way. Yeah, you see that? You see that? Funny, huh? Funny. The game is woke. And yet this subreddit had such a bitch fit over it a few years back. All because of what one person who's not been involved in the game had to say about something that has nothing to do with the game in the first place. At all. You know? That's the reason why there's all these anti-woke people out there lately. And not just anti-woke. It's just people tired of your fucking stupid crap out there. So shut up. Enjoy your game. Enjoy your Spider-Man 2. Enjoy your Alan Wake 2. Enjoy your Life is Strange. Oh, and by the way, this is gonna sound not anti-woke for once, but I've seen a bit of the trailer of the news one. It looks good. What? You're not supposed to say that. It's supposed to be bad. You're supposed to be on our side. I'm on nobody's side. Fuck you. That actually looks good. If I actually was nice enough and had the money and a PC worthy of running it, I might actually play that game just because I like how it looks. But graphics shouldn't matter. Well, if graphics don't matter, why do all these games have such great graphics that you guys constantly like to praise so much, huh? But the gameplay sucks. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. The only one that seems to fit in terms of graphics and gameplay, I'll admit, is Last of Us Part 2 in terms of for the woke side of things. But I'm going through the list properly, okay? So Spider-Man 2, nope, never played it, never gonna play it, never want to play it. The discourse surrounding it is hilarious. I'll give it that. And it's coming to PC too. So all your PC modders have fun with that. Just stay off of Nexus. I was supposed to say Netflix. About the same thing anyway when you think about it. Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I tried playing it. It's an old game from the PC days. or whichever days it is, but the PC, I'm guessing the whole point and click. Uh, CRPG, computer RPG. That's what it was. Well, I'm sure it's fun though. I mean, hey, you enjoy it. Your haters and your lovers. Alan Wake 2. Always want to play the first one, but you know what? That's probably never going to happen ever again. And I'm not touching the second one for sure. Undertale. Undertale. Oh, that game, so overrated. But good. I'll say this. Toby Fox, when it comes to music, it's a banger. A real banger. I don't know why, but his video music are just really good. Life is Strange. Yeah, I think I mentioned that one. I'm not touching the first couple ones. I might even pass up on Double Exposure, but like I said, who knows? Who just knows? I don't know for sure. Next one on the list. Good game, don't have woke. Helldivers 2. Would have liked to play it, but I don't have a PS5 and I don't want to get on PC. Plus, you need a PlayStation Network to run it, even then. And I don't want to touch anything to do with Sony. Period. Disco Elysium. Heard great things about this game. I know nothing about the game, however, itself. But I'll give it this. If a lot of people are saying it's good, alright, check it out. Fallout New Vegas. Love that game. Hate the crashes. Hate the bugs. But overall, it is a really fun game. You can play as male or female, obviously. Create your character. Make them however you want. Of course, not 100% perfect like Skyrim allows you to do it, or the other or Elder Scrolls games allow you to do it. But still fun. Never finished it because you get because I got distracted with all the side quests along the way. Oh boy, the side quests. And like I said, the crashing does not help me want to even finish the game in the first place. This game crashes more than Skyrim. It crashes way more than Skyrim, believe it or not. At least in my experience. Portal 2, never played it. Probably a good game though. I mean, it's a sequel to the first Portal game, which is a really great game. You know, the whole cake is a lie thing. Anyways, Dishonored, nope, never played it. Probably good, I'm guessing. Doom Eternal, never played either. Never played the original, never played 64. But I'm sure it's good. I have seen gameplay of the first one though, the original first one. Bad game, have woke. And let me say this. From what I've seen, only one of them is actually worth playing, even if I hate it very much for starting this whole woke games crap. Rather not starting it, but rather pioneering it. Or being the flagship of it. Concord is dead. You know, I heard they're gonna try to bring it back because they put so much money into it. Like what, 400,000 US dollars? No, not 400,000. 400 million US dollars. Whose money is that, Sony? Whose money is that? Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, not touching that. You know what? They can have it. I don't care. They can have it. But no, I'm not believing the Yasuke thing anymore. For one thing, he was real, but all the stuff he did was fictionalized thanks to Thomas Lockley. You're not getting away, Lockley. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. All right. From what I've seen the gameplay of it, yes, I have seen gameplay of it. That game is bad. And I'm not saying in the terms of disrespecting the superheroes. In terms of gameplay, it is lackluster. It is terrible. These looter shooter games are just terrible the way they keep doing it. And I know it's because of Borderlands for the most part, sort of being the one that made it very popular, but not every game has to be done like Borderlands. Just saying. Suicide Squad is a bad game overall. But you never played it. Yeah, well, you know, I bet some of you guys never played some of these games either, and you still think you have opinions about it. But you know who you should really get mad over? The game journalists. Moving on. Dustborn. Also a bad game. Funded by the EU government and the Norwegian government. In 150,000 euros. I'm saying euros because it was funded in Europe. And yet, the game takes place in America. Yeah, you let that thought sink in. Just let it sink in. Yeah, very stupid, don't you think? And I've seen the gameplay of it. It is terrible. Lackluster, terrible. The hits, when the characters hit, they don't feel there's an impact to it. And the protagonists are just insufferable. Especially the main one. Insufferable. I don't know why they keep writing those kind of characters. Moving on. Saints Row. Bad game. Killed Volition. Killed any future patches for Saints Row 2 because the guy that was in Volition was also working on Saints Row 2 patches, and now it's gone. We do not even have an original source of Saints Row 1 except for Xbox, unless someone can somehow take that source code out of it and put it somewhere. It ain't possible. Saints Row Reboot is a terrible game. I'd rather play 1, 2, 3, and even 4. Yes, even 3 and 4. I don't care what you say about 3 and 4. At least they're still better than freaking whatever the hell this is. Moving on. Last of Us Part 2. A masterpiece. 2020 masterpiece. Yep. Game plays well. Story is written, quote unquote, well. Disrespecting characters, 100% a masterpiece. A best characters in the whole game overall. No, I never liked Last of Us overall. Not in the first one, which I know is a great, great, great game. But I hate zombie apocalypse settings. I really do. And yet this is ironic coming from me because I love playing Left 4 Dead 4. Mostly 2. I know. What? You like that game, but you say you hate zombie apocalypse? I know. I know. Yeah. Surprising, is it not? I have nuance. I have nuance. I can say Last of Us Part 2 is shit, but I can still agree that it's still a game that works, plays well, and for some people, it is their masterpiece. But the vibes it gives off, I'm not touching that thing. Not one bit. That game gives off bad vibes as if you're going to LA or New York. You stay the hell away from those places. Oh, sorry, not New York. New York City. But yes. And San Francisco. And those three cities for that matter. I could mention Chicago, but Chicago's a whole different dimension. Moving on to the last group. Bad game, don't have woke. Never played Diablo. Always wanted to play Diablo. And then Blizzard. Not gonna say they went woke. Rather, according to a friend of mine, the way that he sees it, the way that I'm starting to see it too, is that they just went for what they think earns them the most money. They went for the phantom modern audience and decided to appeal to them instead. Also, the censoring went overboard once all the scandals in their company started coming out in Activision and Blizzard. You know? But yeah, Diablo, great game, inspired a lot of other games to be like it. So, if you don't like Diablo because of Blizzard, there's other games too. I can't recommend them because I don't know which ones to even recommend in the first place. But just look up Diablo-like games and you'll find them. Witcher. I've only played the first one. I have the second one, but I've not even played the second one because I want to play the first one first. The first one is, I believe, a click and point sort of game. Yeah, and then the second one is, well, I don't remember. I've never played the second one, so I can't even say for sure about that one. Probably the same thing. The third one is where it's an action RPG. Is where it's like an action RPG. Action RPG. Sorry, an action hack and slash sort of game, open world sort of thing though. I don't know how it's considered bad. To be fair, I'd have to play myself to know. But from what I've heard, it is good for what it's worth. So it being bad makes no dang sense. Moving on, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh my god, Final Fantasy VII. How I love that game series and how fucking overrated it is, I have to be honest. 6 is a true masterpiece. We'll leave it at that. 6 and 9 are the true masterpiece. We'll just leave it at that. But 7 Rebirth, I haven't played the remake. So no, can't say much about it. But it is a convoluted mess of time traveling, time dimension BS that for some reason Final Fantasy VII did not have until the remake started having it. Why? I don't know. Probably because, oh, we don't want to remake the same story because everybody's seen the original story. We don't want to remake it. We're gonna change it up a bit. Okay. I mean, you know, just time travel, man. It always makes things complicated. We're moving on. Mass Effect. Okay, great game series, except for how the third ended. Everyone's on the fence on everyone not on the fence. They're they so hate that one. But I played a tiny bit of it for what it's worth. It is fun. I would consider to get the trilogy, but given what BioWare is like now, I don't really know if I want to. But RPG shooter just sounds really cool. I mean, I do have Borderlands 1 and 2. I'm not touching 3, just saying. But yeah, it's probably fun. Sorry, not Mass Effect itself, of course. It is fun. Why else is it on the list considered being a bad game for some reason? Fallout 76. Ah, yes, the broken game. Todd Howard's masterpiece. The broken game that's a masterpiece. I don't like playing online MMOs anyway. I haven't played them for so long. I prefer to be a solo player. Moving on, Starfield. Don't. Okay, okay. Whoever made this list is fucking stupid. I have seen the gameplay of this game. You can say it doesn't have woke or it has woke or whatever just because of that one dude as sorry he goes by as, but otherwise known as heel versus babyface, having that tirade over fucking pronouns. Because you know what, he's right. You know what? Here's the thing: for all you people supporting this game and hating him for it, talking about you act man, you would have gotten your victory if the game wasn't a broken mess and actually sold well enough to, keep getting support. The latest DLC I heard is very lackluster. $30 for 6 hours? You got an open world game in space. By the way, No Man's Sky is way better. Get that one instead. Um, and yet you can't seem to keep people interested in it. And the game is too safe. Like you can't even hurt NPCs. I get they don't want to do the Morrowind thing where if you kill any NPC, especially an important one, they get the whole message. You have changed the direction of fate. If you do not reverse this and you just reverse this at some point, the fate will remain this way. And pretty much saying you're gonna soft lock your game. Not gonna lie, that's actually really cool. I love that part of Morrowind personally. Yeah, I played a bit of Morrowind in Oblivion, but I never beat it. I have a relative that played the heck out of Oblivion, though. Just as they're playing the heck out of Skyrim. They're the reason why I have nearly 3,000 hours on my Skyrim PC. Yeah. Oh, and I have like 3,000 hours on Left 4 Dead 2. And that game was free. Thanks, Valve. Love ya. But yeah, Starfield, not woke. Okay, whoever made this list needs to get slapped. I'm not gonna say spanked like a child because they probably like being spanked, I bet. They gotta get slapped. Like, who the heck even thought of this? Anyways, I've rambled on enough. If you hate my thoughts and opinions on this list, go ahead, but just to point out, these people at the very top, if you can see it, They love bad game have woke on bottom right so much, but they hate good game have woke at top left so much. Just saying. If you guys were at least nuanced, I know your whole thing is about being a circle jerk, but you kind of let the jerk part out way too much. Hmm? I know you're going to have a laugh at this. Go on, have a laugh at my expense. Monetize your haters. Anyways, yeah, I'm fucking tired of this. But as they say, you can get tired of the business, but you'll never get tired of being tired. See ya later. Raven out.